Are you ready? I've been ready all this time. What are we waiting for? I've always wanted to do this, and the day has finally come. We're going to turn my barbecue into a wood fire grill. I selected 2 barbecues which I think are up for the task. One is going to be my wood fire grill, and the other one is going to be my charcoal fired grill. You might wonder why? Why would he do such an experiment? Well, these are the things that keep me up at night. What if I would just create a small fire made of purely wood in a barbecue? Would it make a barbecue taste better? Will it cook my food faster? Will it be more epic? This is something we need to figure out. And it actually makes sense because charcoal is, well, a little expensive, I might say. So the first step in this experiment is loading up the barbecues. Both of the barbecues have been loaded up with charcoal, with wood fire. We're going to light them up, but there's a different approach to both of them. With hardwood lump charcoal, we need a lot of energy to get it started. That's why we use 3 of these fire starters. We push them down into the charcoal and then set them on fire. And this is my standard method for firing up my charcoal barbecue, at least a ceramic grill. If you're using a fire starter, it's a different process altogether. Now let's compare that to starting up a wood fire. The best way to start wood fires is always get a small fire going and build it up from there. That's why I'm building up a system like this with small chunks of firewood and a lot of opportunity for airflow. Again, I'm putting in a fire starter and I'm lighting it up. Since the process of starting up the fire is so different, you almost cannot compare them, because once our wood is completely lit up, we still have to build up that fire. Whereas our charcoal, sitting right there, if it's lit up, it's lit up. You're ready to grill. And through the magic of time, 10 minutes have gone by and our charcoal is lit. The fire starter's burned out, we got a little gray charcoal going. This thing is ready to go. Maybe another 10 minutes to get the barbecue up to temperature, grill grate up to temperature, stuff like that. But it's ready. You can start barbecue. With our wood fire, it's a whole different story. Look at it. We got a small fire going, but we can barbecue on this. There's fire, but there's no embers. So we don't have a solid base. We don't have the energy yet to actually start barbecuing. So we going to build up a fire, let it burn down a bit, so we got those embers and coals on which we can start barbecue. You might think, why would I need embers? I got fire, I can grill on this. And practically, you're right, you can grill on this. But the flames are so very local that they will burn your meat on one spot and undercook it on the other spot. So you're going to need an equal base of heat. And that means embers at the bottom of this grill. And once you have your food on the grill grates and fat is dripping down, you won't get these nasty big flare-ups. Building up that fire is what we're going to do now. I'm going to restrict the airflow by closing up the bottom vent a bit, because our fire is getting pretty hot and we need this hot fire to burn it down into embers. But if we're going to leave that lid open all the way, all of that heat is going to hit the top, and we got a handle right here, and no matter if it's from wood or if it's from plastic or whatever it is, it's going to melt or burn down. And we need that big fire. We need it to basically get the embers that we need to grill. This is a problem, and I really don't recommend doing this at home with your barbecue, because I'm pretty sure it's not covered by warranty. Let's close the lid just a little bit to protect the handle. But look at the flame shooting out. Temperatures are rising fast. By the way, we got it set it up right now with the bottom vent almost closed. a little bit of gap right here, and then flame shooting out of the top, we got things under control. Temperatures are no longer rising, and we can keep it stable until the wood is burned down and we have our embers. And while we wait for our wood to burn down and turn into embers, I might as well introduce you guys to our lovely ladies. These are our beautiful Hereford bone-in ribeye steaks. Ooh, yeah, a nice amount of intramuscular fat, beautiful red color, full of flavor beef. These things are absolutely fantastic. We got two because we got two grills fired up. One with wood fire and one with charcoal, so why not make this a test? With these beautiful steaks, all you want to do is start cooking. Let's check on our grills to see if they are ready. Our wood fire temperature is stable. We're running around 250 degrees Celsius, 300 degrees Celsius, but the important thing is we got control. Let's take a look at our fire. We got a small fire going with a few embers down below and a log burning just to make sure that we've got enough heat coming on the way. We're definitely getting enough heat for our steaks to get up to temperature. Let's check on our charcoal grill. And our charcoal grill is also ready. Plenty of heat, running at around the same temperatures, ready to start cooking. But let's be honest, it's been ready for a while now. I think we're at a good half hour to 45 minutes that this thing has been waiting on the wood fire grill to be ready too. So, are you ready? I've been ready all this time, what are we waiting for? I'm setting both barbecues up in exactly the same way. First we're going to put in heat deflectors on one side, then we're going to put in grill grates and grill grates for indirect heat. And to make sure we have a fair game, I put a chunk of smoke wood in our charcoal grill, with exactly the same wood that we use for our wood fire grill. All right, let's put on these steaks. Close the lids. We did a reverse sear on our steak, which means we started with an indirect cook, and I managed to keep both grills at the same temperature. Once the steaks reached the core temperature of 52 degrees Celsius, I took them off the grill and I let them rest. While they were resting, I fully opened up the grills, making sure they were as hot as they can be. So when they were finally fully rested, we put them on the grill and seared them off. On the charcoal grill, we got big, beautiful flames, a lot of action. And on the wood fire grill, well, let's just say it was a little bit disappointing. Once grilled, we put them on the board, cut them up into slices, and here we are, some beautiful steaks. Before I'm tasting these steaks, I already can see a big difference. With our charcoal grill, we have a nice smoke ring. With our wood fire grill, there's a slight smoke ring, if we can call it a smoke ring, so not that much. And as far as crusts go, we got a beautiful seared crust on our charcoal. Smoke fired, not so much of a crust. We couldn't get that fire high enough, even if we wanted to. Then we would have had to put so much wood in the grill that, well, basically it wouldn't make any sense. So this is what we got. These are the end results. The only thing left to do is taste them.
I'm gonna go for the charcoal grill first.
Oh,
Smoky,
oh, I love these steaks.
dark smoke flavor,
Hereford,
good crust,
grain fed,
really good steak,
great intermuscular fat,
really tasteful.
great steaks. It's just ridiculous. Nice crust, good amount of smoke flavor. Overall, perfect steak, nice and tender. It's not a B+ or anything, this is in the A categories.
So, can it compete with our wood fire? It is different.
Yeah,
It's very different.
Morrison's right.
There's something about this steak that grabs my attention. I don't know exactly what it is, but there is a sort of flavor that the charcoal grill doesn't have.
This is a completely different smoke flavor. It's not a different smoke flavor, it's the same wood, so it must be the same smoke flavor, and it kind of is. With charcoal, the smoke flavor is on the outside, And with Woodfired, the flavor is on the inside. That's how I experience it. It's part of the beef. These are both great steaks. Wow, this is hard. They're different. They're definitely different.
I prefer this one in flavor.
Woodfired better than charcoal?
Yeah, the charcoal one kills it in texture, but the Woodfired has some special flavor to it. Well, it's probably thanks to the wood.
I'm gonna have to disagree with the chicken and with Morrison, by the way. Shh, although it's very, very close. I would really love to say I like the Woodfired version better, but it's somehow, it's a more delicate steak. It's more a kind steak, whereas the charcoal one is more rough. It has a crunch. It's brutal, it's honest, and the Woodfired steak is kind of like a gentle steak. It's nice and tender. So now we have to draw a conclusion on whether you should or you shouldn't turn your barbecue into a wood-fired grill. To be honest, I think it's a bad idea if you're still looking to keep your grill nice and perfect. Unless you have an old grill that you don't care too much about, it's a great idea to turn it into a wood-fired grill because it's a lot of fun to do. But probably you're gonna burn some elements off the grill or melt it completely to the ground, depending on the grill. The Kamado Joe behind me, it didn't suffer too much. It did a perfect job. But don't do it because I told you to do it. Please don't. I'm gonna be in trouble if you do. Flavor-wise, does it make sense? Well, it's a lot of effort to get that smoked flavor from a wood-fired grill. If you're thinking about using wood-fire over charcoal, then you use a lot more wood to create the same kind of energy. And that's just a shame if you have to put in that effort. And also, you have to wait a lot longer than you have to wait for charcoal. It lights up so much faster. So in my book, it doesn't make any sense putting wood into a charcoal grill while you can add just a little chunk of it for smoking. So I would say the answer is no, don't turn your barbecue into a wood-fired grill. It would be a shame to leave them like this, right? Oh, I still have some ingredients laying around. We can make a sandwich, Melissa, with cheese. Why do you even doubt me? Why? For our steak sandwich, I got this perfect rustic baguette. I'm going to slice out the midsection and cut it open. And being Dutch, I'm going to put on a little bit of mayonnaise, even though it might be Japanese mayonnaise. Then I'm going to slice some lettuce real thin, put that on top, add more mayonnaise and a little bit of jalapenos. Followed by some julienne carrots, julienne beet, of course our steak. Now I'm going to whip up a quick chimichurri style sauce consistent of 2 garlic cloves chopped fine, a little bit of salt, and press the garlic into a paste. Then I'm going to chop fine a handful of curly parsley. To the jar I'm also going to add around 5 to 6 tablespoons of olive oil, a dash of sherry vinegar and a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Mix that all up, put it on our steak, and we're going to finish it off by grinding on a Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to close the sandwich if you can, and if you can't, well, you just have to take the cap off and put it on top. And there it is. Haha, Morrison, you must be impressed.
You did not tell how much fell off on the other side of the steak sandwich. You're trying to hide it. Oh man.
A lot of texture.
This is a perfect ending to this video. It even tastes healthy.
Garlic.
It does.
How's that even possible? Especially a lot of texture. Ooh, jalapeno.
There's creaminess in it. It's a really good steak that's in it. Most important thing, there's garlic in it and there are beets in it. I don't taste the beets though.
This is a great sandwich.
I'm going to finish it. After this, I'm going to take a nap. I'm not going to eat anymore tonight. My girlfriend is going to be angry at me.
This sandwich is all about bold flavors. Definitely worth giving a try. Ooh, jalapeno. So I'm happy Morrison enjoyed his sandwich and I got mine. If you like this video and if you like the experiment, then give us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. A big thank you to all of our patrons and YouTube members. You guys freaking rock and you know it, right? See you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling. That's right, grilling. Come on. Nice sandwich.
You like the spiciness?
I love it.
I like the cheese.
Yeah, but it's not really heavy on cheese.
No, you don't really. It's there, but it's not overwhelming.
Just a bit of creaminess. But yours was gone in a second. You ate it like a
cow,
like a hippo.
like your dog.
Ah, like Eva. Yeah.
You gotta make more sandwiches.
More sandwiches.
Yeah.
I like sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should even open up a sandwich shop.